Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm the Game Bastard Kyle.
Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.
So now we're playing Marvel Multiversal role-playing. Is it Multiverse? Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. If you're just joining Bastard Quest, go back 2 episodes so you can learn all about the Heartland Avengers. Corey, who's your Heartland Avenger?
I'm the Tardigrade. He gets little, he gets big. He's America's favorite water pig. You all know the children's song.
Yeah, well, it's...
Water pig, water pig.
Well, it's in Danish. Yeah, it's on Captain Olaf's show.
yeah, the Captain Olaf show.
Yes.
His friend
It's a
Water
Marvel
Pig.
cartoon show, but only available on Captain Olaf's movie watching for
Oh,
children.
God.
Austin, who do you play in this nonsense that we do?
Oh, I don't play, Kyle. I embody.
Oh, shit.
I am this fucking douchebag.
God,
Oh, I'm glad you finally come around to it.
really hope you're not method on this.
No. I am NFTo Lad, the broy illusionist of
Yeah.
fictional financial opportunity.
I mean, you could be the god of NFTs. That could be, you could have sprung into existence.
Well, we got to level up, Kyle.
Well, probably not.
My characters always have a destiny.
Todd?
DJ Vaper. Works for a local radio station. Also creates his own vapes, which he uses to control the weather.
Listeners may be shocked to find out that Todd has, in fact, actually worked in the radio industry for many years. You would never know by his just normal speaking voice.
And he makes his own vapes.
Yeah, well, that.
Hey, Todd, show the people what you sound like not on the podcast.
Hi. My name is Todd.
God. I don't like it.
You are on the Delta Queen, which is a riverboat. It's in the middle of the Ohio River. It's now docked safely on the Ohio River because the 3 of you were able to defeat the terrorists, or at least some of the terrorists that had captured it and held its passengers hostage. You defeated Multi-Ninja Steve and Mac Chaos.
Well, he just kind of left.
Turns out he was a big monster truck fan.
Well, after you butchered Multi-Ninja Steve, he decided he didn't want to fight to the death.
Well, that's been a major Marvel problem for a long time. Like, the supervillains keep getting away because they don't get fucking taken care of.
That, yeah.
Like, Multi-Ninja Steve will never bother us again.
Yeah, they need a stand your ground law.
Yeah. We're not the Florida Avengers.
I don't know. They took care of Kang.
Well,
So the 3 of you are inside the Delta Queen in the dining room. You're interviewing the passengers, trying to figure out why that your arch rivals, the Patronizers, the supervillain team that mainly is operating out of Lexington,
yeah.
why they captured the Delta Queen and then fled before you got there, because apparently some of the members of the Patronizers were gone before you even arrived to take out Multi-Ninja Steve.
DJ Vaper is going to stop interviewing passengers because all of them keep asking him if he has free CDs or radio station t-shirts. And so he's just going to go out on the deck and chill.
Go put the beaver costume on. You'll get way more info out of him.
NFTo Lad has been talking to people. He doesn't have any information from people, but he does have 3 or 4 different guys who now own different images of his shirt.
Dear God.
And I'm $10,000 richer. So
Tardigrade, being in like a bear outfit, walks up to a group of younger folks, between ages 1 and 20, and goes, "Hey, what fucking happened to you?"
They stare at you, unsure how to respond to a man wearing a partial bear costume.
In a wet, limp, multi-pod suit.
And then you hear a voice, "I tell you what happened here."
Oh, is it? Are you from Warcraft?
It's an older gentleman.
Oh, okay.
My name is Jamie Dallas, which is a mix-up of Jamie Hanlon and Dallas, both Patreon members, and I decided to do a 2-for-1.
Wow, that's a new one.
nice.
They stole my map.
Those guys have to be friends now.
Yeah, that's
because of
the
this,
law.
yeah.
That's the
Welcome-
bastard law.
Welcome to best friendom.
He's hunched over a table. There's lots of empty bottles of bourbon. And that was why I tried to hide from him. I thought, surely Heartland Adventures will get here on time, but they didn't. Who are you?
We're the Heartlands Avengers, old man.
You guys suck.
You fucking suck.
No. And he just breaks down into tears. I lost
Got another one.
So he's weeping piteously, whining about how he lost it and everything is ruined and the world is doomed.
So the patronizers stole a map from him? Is that what he said?
Well, yeah. It was a map. A magical map.
I can't believe how we didn't gather that from your frontiersman garbling.
Well,
Wait, a quick question. Is this map drawn on an ass?
no.
Okay.
No, that's stupid.
This adventure is quickly becoming multiversal.
It's drawn on an old coal miner's hat.
Where would you even fucking get that?
Well, I got it out of an old coal miner's living room. It don't matter what the map is. What matters is where the map goes.
Where's the map go, old man?
It goes to the secret tunnels under Louisville, and it leads to a treasure that nobody knows exists except me. So Jamie Dallas, he gets you. He's like, "Lean in, come on now. It's about whiskey."
Whiskey?
Yeah.
What's Louisville got to do with whiskey?
Well, it's the last bottle of whiskey Elijah Craig ever distilled, and it's magic. It's a bottle of bourbon that can get anything drunk. I mean, anything. If you drink it, you're hammered, and just a little drop, and it can even get Galactus drunk.
Even Phil Spector?
No, I mean, come on, there's limits.
Oh, okay.
And so that's what they want.
They want to get Galactus drunk?
Well, I don't know about that. That was just an example. That was just ballpark.
You'd think he'd want to eat more.
So basically, they're trying to steal this really expensive whiskey.
Yeah, it's too dangerous to be left out in the world. That's why Elijah Craig hid it under Louisville in a tomb filled with traps.
Well, I guess we learned we need to find this whiskey.
Yeah, you got to stop them patronizers.
Yeah, if I can be the first one there, I can make an NFT out of it.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
Does that mean?
Yeah, come here, prospector. I'll tell you exactly what you do. You, if we find this whiskey, we can make NFTs of it, and then you can sell it like 5-10 times over.
Well, you got one of them untrustworthy faces.
I agree, but I'm still saying you could sell it several times, make so much more money from it.
It's like a dog, but there's got something wrong with it, and nobody wants to adopt it.
I've never talked to anybody about those kind of feelings, but I'm just saying you can make a lot of money.
And you feel sorry for it, and you give it a bone, but then you hit it with your car.
I just made all these different images because this one girl never liked me.
Look, all you guys got to do is you got to get the map, or stop the patronizers, or blow up Louisville. Well, you can blow up the whole city. It's fine.
So where's the inevitable second map?
How'd you know about the second map?
I know your type.
Well,
Yeah, you look like a guy that makes copies of things.
well,
I didn't like you.
there's a second map, but I don't have it. But I can tell you who does.
Okay, who's got it?
James Cameron.
Oh, fuck. So we got to go underwater?
Well, I don't know if he's underwater right now, but he's got the map.
He's
He bought
underwater.
it. What are the chances of James Cameron being on a secret submarine in the Ohio River right now?
Yeah, 20 to 1. Okay, so where's James Cameron?
He's on a submarine in the Ohio River.
Okay.
All right, so you guys, here's the plan. I'm going to cast an illusion that makes it look like the Titanic is at the bottom of the river, and when he inevitably comes for it, we
Flies this shit.
Yeah, we just take it.
Okay, I have no problem with this plan.
So you're going to lure James Cameron in
Yeah,
With
the
a-
shipwreck.
a illusory Titanic.
Yeah.
Okay. So your investigation on the Delta Queen ends with perhaps getting all the information necessary for the plot from the witnesses there.
You've been saved by the fucking Heartland Avengers, you fucks.
Yeah, that's right. The Heartland Avengers, including DJ Vaper. That's me. You can find me every weekday on WBQP Classic Rock.
And I was here for a total of 20 minutes, so all of you owe me like $300.
So the EMTs and last few hostages that are milling around the area when you guys make these announcements just kind of look at you a bit with some confusion. Though one guy does cheer at the radio station mention. So, Austin, are you going to make a hologram of the Titanic?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I want to do.
Which of your powers are you using for that?
So I have the power Grand Illusion,
Oh, okay.
which gives sight and sound. It costs 10 focus, but yeah, it'll allow me to create a complete working replica of the sunken wreck of Titanic.
Allow me to assist you by providing the soundtrack. Up next on WBQP, it's Styx and the Grand Illusion.
How does NFTo Lad know enough about the Titanic to be able to create a reasonable facsimile?
Well, they didn't just launch the Titanic, Kyle. They made test versions that were smaller for many years. You don't know about this shit?
No.
You think they just launched the space shuttle?
Yes.
They launched a bunch of shitty ones from Idaho.
I happen to have some copyrighted, patented blueprints of Titanic, which I turned into an NFT, but I originally bought them, believe it or not. So there are museums out there about the Titanic.
Yes.
We have many great tourist attractions about the Titanic. Where would you imagine one would be?
Not Louisville.
Well, that's okay because it's in Gatlinburg. There is a fucking Titanic museum in Gatlinburg.
True
Really?
fact. Yes.
Because that's all these fucking people can think of is just aquariums, Titanic, and Dolly Parton.
It does make sense that you would put a museum for a ship that sank to the bottom of the ocean in the
Inland.
mountains. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So anyway, NFTo Lad's been there.
Plus, nobody in Tennessee wants to learn.
Yeah, because I mean, NFTo is super into vacations, so he's been
Yeah.
to Gatlinburg and Branson like 20 times.
Branson, I believe, for sure.
So
yeah.
he has seen the blueprints to the Titanic and can create a perfect replica of the sunken wreck.
Well, I guess we'll need a vigilance check to see how vigilant he was in paying attention to the details of the Titanic when he went to the Titanic Museum in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh, God damn it, Kyle. All right, well, my vigilance is -3.
So I'm going to say this is difficulty 10.
Okay. I'm going to spend karma to give myself 1 edge.
All right.
All right, well, I rolled exactly a 10, so I'm going to re-roll my marble die and see if I can get anything higher. Ooh, and I got a 1. I got a marble on the marble die.
Okay. And you still passed even with your terrible, terrible vigilance?
Well, I rolled a total of 14, so that brings me down to an 11.
So NFTo Lad creates an image of the Titanic, wrecked, presumably.
No, just absolutely pristine.
It actually survived, says Jim.
And it is settled on the bottom of the Ohio River. Now, unfortunately for NFTo Lad, the Ohio River is nowhere near large enough to accommodate a ship the size of the Titanic. So there are large parts of the illusory superstructure sticking up out of the water.
Yeah, that's fine.
Crowds are starting to gather on either sides of the river, on the bridges. People are pointing, news helicopters, and then James Cameron's submarine surfaces.
Not to mention the iceberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like the Titanic got caught in that Suez Canal, like that ship a couple of years ago.
It's not even straight down the river. It's just diagonal.
It's actually damming the river.
Hey, coming up next on your classic rock headquarters, it's The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot.
So, yeah. So, guys, you can see James Cameron's submarine. It's surfaced. He's out on the deck with binoculars, scratching his head, looking around, trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Tardigrade shouts, "Hey, Cameron, Avatar fucking sucks!" Just trying to get his attention.
So you see him with a rifle. Cameron has a rifle and a laser dot sight, and he's scanning the shore looking for whoever yelled that.
Hey, it's right here. It's the fucking Tardigrade from the hot land of Vengeance, you fuck.
DJ Vaper is going to step forward, and one of his traits is persuade audience to provide help. So he is going to attempt to persuade Cameron to turn over his copy of the map.
Okay. The submarine is getting closer to you because he's mad at Tardigrade's cajoling.
Yes.
And as we all know, due to the success of Titanic, James Cameron does have a license to kill in the United States.
Of course.
Well, yeah. And Tardigrade the whole time is just like flipping in the bird. Hey, sit and spin, you fuck. Blue cat people, stupid trees.
So I do an ego check to see if I can persuade him.
Okay. I would respond as James Cameron, Corey, but he sounds just like everyone else.
Yeah, he's awful.
Yeah.
It's not like George Lucas. It's sort of like poetry. They rhyme. My mouth is full of marshmallows.
So does Tardigrade's distraction give Todd any help here? Does he get like
We'll give him an edge
here?
Because he got Cameron closer, so...
Right. And the gun is trained on me.
Absolutely.
So that helps.
Yeah.
And what era is the gun from? Is it like some old-timey musket?
It's
probably?
from the Titanic.
It's a blunderbuss.
Yeah,
Right.
there's seaweed on it. He just has a laser dot sight crudely affixed to
That's
it.
why I'm not concerned.
And he's holding it in the way that someone has never held a gun before holds a gun.
I'm going to do an ego check. My
Okay.
ego is +6, and I have an
Nice.
edge.
Okay, this is going to be tough. This is James Cameron, so it's difficulty 14.
14? Okay.
Hard nut to crack.
Oh, I rolled a 16.
All right, okay.
However, I'm going to re-roll my Marvel die because I only got a 2 on it. See if I can get a fantastic success.
If you get a fantastic success, he puts you in the next Avatar.
Oh,
Nice.
cool, yeah.
Oh, and that's what we call a fantastic success.
The way of the tardigrade. I can't wait for it.
Here's the thing, though. I don't want to play one of those blue guys.
Everyone plays a blue guy. So a bridge is extended from the submarine to the Delta Queen, so you can come aboard.
One of those fucking Hanna-Barbera sci-fi
Yeah.
bridges that
Yeah.
just
Looks like
extend.
something from Johnny Quest.
Right.
You can tell he was looking for things to spend money on. He had run out of practical technology to add to the sub,
Right.
but he still had a ton of money.
Right.
So you guys go down to the James Cameron submarine.
Yes.
When I was writing this, I knew it was stupid, but
Well, but none of us are batting a fucking eye, Kyle. That's what kind of mental damage this show has done to us. Like, I could go outside right now and a duck would walk up and start talking, and I'd be like, well, that's gonna...
well, funny you should say that.
Yeah.
So you go down into his submarine, which is very nice.
Hey, Robert Patrick. Wonder where you been.
There's lots of vaguely foreign-looking crew members that don't speak any English or seemingly speak any language that you've ever heard.
Navi.
Yeah,
They all speak Navi.
And also Bill Paxton, who's perfectly fine.
That's too soon, Austin.
I miss him.
He's beloved.
He is.
We can make 9/11 jokes, but don't fuck with Bill Paxton. We can make Matthew Perry jokes.
I think I did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
He takes you to the captain's mess, which is obviously he's the captain of the submarine, which it's a submarine, so it's a small dining room.
He definitely has a little captain hat on, doesn't he?
He's had one on this entire time.
Okay, I thought so.
You squeeze
but it's like
in.
Popeye sized.
Yeah. He sits down at the head of the table. Food is brought in. Says, okay, Heartland Avengers, you have my attention.
Okay, James Cameron, here's what's happening. We have these guys. They're called the Patronizers. They want to destroy the environment. And we want to save the environment. And the only way we can do that is if we get your copy of the map.
I know who the Patronizers are. They've tried many times to steal my copy of the Elijah Craig Magic Bottle map.
If you agree to give it to us, I can talk to you about a great business opportunity where you sell movie tickets as NFTs. It's this thing where, like, you've got regular movie tickets, and then you've got this other movie ticket that is just like $1,000.
You're adorable, but I deal with Ticketmaster.
Is Sigourney Weaver cool?
She's very cool.
I knew it.
I could potentially be persuaded to give you my copy of the map, but I'm going to need some help from you first.
Oh, shit.
What do we got to do?
I'm going to need you to handle something for me that I can't because I don't have your superpowers.
Yeah, we got good ones.
Name your price, True Lies director James Cameron. I love that movie.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Arnold was great to work with.
Which one? Schwarzenegger or Tom?
Yes. So I have a submarine base in the Gulf of Mexico. It's underwater. It can go up and down, you see.
Is this
Of course.
Is this a true thing about James Cameron? Because I would not be shocked.
Honestly, I have no idea, but I would believe it. I would believe it.
Marky Mark works on it.
And it's in international waters. I've had some problems. I've tried to get the U.S. government to step in, but they say, no, James Cameron. It's in international waters. Also, you made yourself a sovereign nation. We don't have to help you.
Yeah, that ought to do it. Hey, we don't care. We'll do crimes. We'll start beef with other countries. We'll start World War III.
Well, I don't think that will be necessary, but
Oh.
this could also help you on your quest in addition to that, because an ex-member of the Patronizers is the person I'm having a problem with.
Oh, yeah? Who is it?
Zamage, the duck summoner.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That fucking asshole again.
I should have known. They don't like to go underwater.
Of course, based on Patreon member Zamage.
It's Z-Mage.
Yes, he's claiming that I owe him for some unpaid work hours. His army of ducks has taken my sub-facility, and I would like them cleared out. And he can also probably tell you what the patronizers want with Elijah Craig's magical bottle of bourbon.
He owes me, too. I invested so much money into fucking crust.
Did you know?
Yeah, it's like this asshole partner of mine.
Yeah, I
fleeces
convinced him.
me every day. I'm stupid and spend money on dumb shit,
I convinced him to do that one. That's my bad.
but I can get big.
Look, just take care of Duck Summoner, and I will give you my copy of the map.
I'm gonna get that $38 back
Wait, you invested $38, and
in
that's
crusts
bread crust for ducks.
for
Is that
the
what we're...
ducks.
Okay.
Yeah. They look at you. Their eyes are empty, but their hearts seem big.
You know, guys, let's put a pin in this. I'm going to call Alpha Flight, and if they're not busy,
The fucking Canadians.
I guess I'll give you first shot. You made me feel
Okay,
guilty
yeah,
about hearing the word Canada.
All right. Yeah, we'll help you out. Do you have transportation?
He looks around at the submarine. Yes?
Okay, drop us off then.
Oh, you mean to the... I thought you were just asking a general question. Yes, I can get you to my secret facility in the Gulf of Mexico.
That would be great.
But not on a submarine.
Of course not.
Only I can be carried. With my people who are employees and not brainwashed slaves.
Oh, I know better than that. I was almost in that group of rich people that went down in that other sub that you shot down.
Yeah. There's a UPS flight that's going to fly over the area. I own a major...
Over international waters?
Yeah, they're flying to Venezuela. It's completely legal. Don't even worry about it. But they can drop you out of the plane over the sub base.
Can't you just get Sam Worthington to drop us off? He ain't doing nothing.
He's doing something for me, but
He's just in a tank suspended. He's in a back-to tank waiting for the next avatar to start shooting. That's all he's done since the first one.
Cameron keeps him in perpetual cryo sleep just so he'll make it through the whole fucking series.
well, he keeps one of them.
One of the Sam Worthingtons.
Yeah,
He keeps Sam to Worthington Prime.
a number have escaped, and it's caused them some problems.
That's how
over the years.
Multi-Ninja Steve got his powers. he drank from the forbidden tank of Sam Worthington.
Yeah, that one got loose and made Terminator Salvation, and he was pissed.
Yeah, we had to take care of that. So like, look, go to UPS's airport and just say my name. Everything will be taken care of. And they'll drop you onto my secret sub base.
You can actually do this. If you're visiting Louisville, Kentucky friends, walk into the UPS plant and just shout James Cameron. They take you on the good tour. You get to touch the boxes. You will find out what Brown can do for you. Let me tell you.
It's a lot. It's actually a lot.
It's disgusting.
But anyway, I'll be here waiting. Upon your return, I'm going to be looking for the Delta Green, a missing riverboat.
Okay.
All right.
I
The
found
Delta Green
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I found 7 missing boats on my way up the Ohio. So Cameron dismisses you from his submarine. You head back to your Airbnb to pack, collect yourselves.
I forgot the fucking door code again. Somebody call Mindy.
All right, so you guys going to do anything special before you get on the UPS flight to be thrown out in midair over the Gulf of Mexico?
Well, we got to wash the linens at the Airbnb or we get charged an extra $60.
60.
Yeah, you got to take out the trash.
Yeah. When was the last time you were in an Airbnb? It's gotten fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah,
pretty much
$200 cleaning fee.
You pretty much have to scrub the floors in those motherfuckers.
They don't require that, but they do require you to have all the toilet seats up
Yeah, right.
and all the pillows stacked outside the doorways.
It's
of
so
the bedrooms.
funny. Like when we recorded the first episode, we talked about the Airbnb, and I made a joke about how there's pictures of horses and bourbon staves on the wall that
Sure.
just say bourbon, and Carl made a joke about what you think is bourbon, but it's just flavored liquids and shit.
Yeah.
I literally went to an Airbnb in Bardstown that night, and the decor was exactly that. But they had a liquor shelf full of bourbon, a bunch of Knob Creek bottles, and I start pulling them out, and I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I noticed there are like tape labels on them that say grape and shit like that. It's like coffee flavoring. It's like, you motherfuckers.
What?
Yeah, I was pissed.
In Kentucky?
In Bardstown, where bourbon comes from.
Did you report them?
I called the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time I stayed in an Airbnb, the instructions for checkout were as follows. Number 1, please pull all sheets off the bed. Number 2, leave any towels that you used on the floor. Number 3, here's a list of my utilities. Will you please pay them?
Right. My dog's
Yeah.
glands need squoze.
Okay, so I assume the answer is no, you're not doing anything significant before you leave Louisville.
No, NFTo has to go grab his, like, he's got a security, like, stuffed animal, but it's like a monkey with a Hawaiian shirt.
Well, I would say we resupply and all that, but I don't think we took any damage or used any focus. Or Austin used focus. Does he get to restore his focus now or something like that?
All your focus comes back after a period of rest.
Okay.
So,
DJ Vaper is going to pack the beaver suit just in case.
Right. And reload your vape bandolier.
Oh, absolutely.
you make it to the UPS air hub. Sure enough, just yelling James Cameron's name in the middle of the lobby is sufficient to get you quickly ushered down a secret tunnel and out onto their tarmac, where there's a black C-130 with UPS and glowing letters on the side, and the whole crew in gas masks. They bring you on board. All the packages are gift wrapped and in cages, and there's a bench where you guys can sit down and put on seatbelts. None of the crew talk to you at this time. They're just all giving you hand motions and gestures. They're all in face-covering masks. The plane takes off. It's hours, but eventually the flight master comes out, motions to you. You see a green light go on, and the rear landing bay starts to open. And of course, there's the siren that goes off in all planes where that happens in a movie. Air starts blowing hard, wind whipping through, unsecured pieces of paper flying around, and this masked UPS flight master is giving you intricate hand signals about what to do, none of which you understand. And he points towards the opening, and that's when you realize none of you actually have parachutes.
That's okay. NFTo's very used to nodding along as if he understands the complexities of serious processes.
Got it. I understand what he's saying. He just signed UPS, unplane, son. Say no more, sir. Tardigrade jumps out.
The guy watches Tardigrade, and you see his hands raised as if to stop him, and then he just shrugs, and Tardigrade leaps from the plane.
Ah, fucking shit.
What do DJ Vaper and NFTo Lad do?
NFTo Lad jumps out of the plane. He readies his blockchain.
NFTo Lad jumps out. DJ Vaper notices that the flight master tries to grab NFTo Lad before he jumps out, but NFTo Lad is too wily. Then he turns to you and is waving his hands, and he's pointing towards his ears, his headphones.
Can I help you?
He looks at you, looks at your ears, smacks both sides of his head, takes earbuds out, and hands them to you.
DJ Vaper removes his headphones and puts in the earbuds.
Hey! Why did your friends just jump out of the fucking plane?
I believe that's because your instructions were not clear.
Well, why didn't you guys have your earbuds in? James Cameron should have told you about the earbuds. We've been talking to you this entire time. Have you not heard any of our long stories that we told you over the past 5 hours? Little Eric poured out his heart, and you people just ignored him. And why did they jump out of the plane over Louisiana? We were just going to drop a crate full of raw meat for the alligators.
To be fair, his direction has gone downhill over the years.
Well, we were not informed of that. Those words were lost to time, just like dust in the wind. That's a hit by Kansas.
My secret UPS hand signals were very clear. Your friends that not have parachutes, are they going to die? Did I just kill Avengers?
Oh, no, they'll probably be fine because you know what? And then DJ Vaper pulls out his pump vape
What is that?
I'm going to create a storm with high winds.
Okay.
It costs 10 focus.
All right.
DJ Vaper says, this is a little something I cooked up that's flavored with cream of mushroom.
God.
And he
I
sucks
want
it
to
in.
quit smoking now.
And he takes a drag off his pump vape and exhales and says, coming up next on your Classic Rock headquarters, it's REO Speedwagon and riding the storm out.
Nice.
I feel like if Todd had been in charge of designing vape flavors originally, it never would have caught on.
Or it would have become mainstream.
And so suddenly there's like a huge like wind and storm.
Okay. So the three of you are falling through the air. You can see a large green canopy of trees stretching below you, which does remarkably look very much not like the ocean. You're falling through the sky, and then a storm whips up and rapidly disorients you even further. So, Control Weather 2, this character can make it storm. It starts to storm in an area up to 5 miles across, times your rank. All ranges and all speeds are cut in half.
So our fall is cut in half. We're not falling as fast.
By a strict reading of the rules, that is correct.
Thank you.
Nice.
Everyone roll your agility to land safely. Except for you, Todd. I'm going to say that DJ Vaper can control the storm effectively enough that he can basically fly.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And NFTo Lad spins his blockchain like a helicopter blade.
Okay.
Can that give me an edge?
It's a cinder block on a chain. And NFTo Lad has normal human strength.
Okay.
So no.
So Tardigrade is going to use Shrink as a reaction because the smaller you are, the more wind will affect you. Look at leaves. right.
I mean, I think you are right.
Yeah, right. So he shouts, Todd, get smaller. Size of a cotton of Benson and Hedges. So he shrinks down.
That is very specific.
Shrinks down. Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
When did you suddenly get the Wonder Twins activation of that? Size of?
You got to call it the legends.
So, Todd, you can have a karma for saving everyone.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Kyle.
Corey and Austin, you got to roll your agility. Corey, you can have an edge because you're smaller.
Okay. What was our target?
8.
I got a 9. Well, I got an edge too, so I'm going to re-roll my Marvel die because I got a 1. And got the Marvel.
Well done.
I did as well. I got a fantastic success. I have a total of 17.
So all of you land safely, though no one as elegantly as DJ Vaper, in the bayou. Presumably the middle of nowhere. You're splashing through the swamp, through the high grass. You guys make it to a bit of high ground where there might have been a house at some point, but it's all overgrown. It's night, the stars are out, and you are completely lost in the Louisiana swamps. Though you know the location of James Cameron's secret submarine base is not too far off the Louisiana coast. So you're not terribly far away.
Okay, guys, follow me. So the tardigrodes just a little bit, probably about to the size of like 7'5",
Okay.
and enlarges his head a little bit.
7'5"?
Yeah. They hate cryptids down here. This guy had shitless of them. And he's got like these floppy arms on his side. There's probably a Louisiana cryptid. Floppy arm Phillip. You know?
There's going to be now.
I started to say, this is what Inspector Lagras went hunting in Call of Cthulhu.
A couple of guys frog gigging. Oh my gosh, Jerry, do you see that?
It's floppy arm Phillip.
Floppy on film, get back in the boat.
DJ Vaper, just to help out, puts on the beaver suit.
There we go. Hey, throw some fog at me there, buddy.
You're immediately shot.
Put a fog hat on me. How you get it?
And NFTo casts an illusion to make himself into an abomination of wings and eyes.
Okay, so we're cryptiding.
Ain't nobody fucking with us on the way to the coast.
Yeah, okay. So yes, Kyle, we are cryptiding our way through Louisiana. They're a God-fearing country.
So, okay, I'm going to need...
We all have MAGA hats on, so they know we're friendly.
I'm going to need ego checks.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
So ego checks, you say?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. I got +6 on ego.
This is to determine how well you fit in the bayou.
Okay.
Target number 7.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
damn. Okay.
yeah, I'm a +6 too. This should be cakewalk.
I got an ego of fucking 1. I don't care. Got an 11.
I got 17.
12.
3 hours later, you find yourself on the back of a fan boat going high speed through the bayou after you got picked up by a couple of local friendly trappers named Clam and Flam.
Let me guess. They sound exactly like the prospector we met on the boat.
It's weird.
Are y'all kin to that dude?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
I was going with that, or either they were Russian. I don't know. The Russian Cajuns.
This is Louisiana.
They're
Todd.
Russian poachers. They're actually planning on killing us and eating us as soon as they get back to their dock.
No, you guys impressed everybody that you came across. And so you got sent to Clem and Flam, and then they're taking you out to the old submarine base where old man Cameron keeps all his old scary things.
Nice. Even the gators were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
come on through, guys."
It used to be a water amusement park until James Cameron started running around in a Godzilla costume, scaring all the good folks away.
This sounds like the plot of a sequel to The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, where Nick Cage has to take down the evil mastermind Cameron.
Well, he was almost taken down by some kids in an old van with a dog, but then just Cameron had him shot by his assassins.
Jesus Christ.
But they take you out, get you out of the bayou, see the open sea, and there in the distance, you know, it essentially looks like an oil derrick, except not quite so high up in the air. They go, "Yep, that's old man Cameron's submarine base. All the lights are out on account of it being haunted. And also, turns out there's some guy that summons ducks." And you see, silhouetted against the moonlight, this shape rise in the air, hundreds of ducks. In this massive swarm that circles around and then settles back onto the base. This is as far as we go. We don't get that close.
Those ducks look hungry.
They deboned a killer whale the other day. So they each give you a life jacket, and they're not going to push you off. You're superheroes, but they're not. Clem and Flame are not going any further. Any special way you guys are using your powers to get to the base?
Fellas, I think we should do some adventuring.
Why, Corey, do you mean we should combine our powers?
Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking.
Oh, God, here we go.
I'm going to lay down,
Okay,
belly.
sure.
Okay.
You guys grab onto some of my fake arms for
Okay.
support.
Okay.
I'm going to get bigger, size of a flatbed. And he gets about that big.
No, you're just the size of these things, not the shape of them, right?
Well, yeah, I'm not metamorpho. Like,
Yeah, he's not Elastaman or Reed Richards.
right, but I figure with DJ Vapor's wind powers,
Sure.
he can push us fast enough, they could get on my back.
Absolutely.
All right.
And we could speedboat our way over there.
Okay, so then...
And I'll stretch my arms and put my fingertips together for aerodynamicity.
Okay, so DJ Vapor is going to propel us across using his weather control to blow us. I can cast an illusion to basically camouflage us underneath the illusion of the calm surface of the water.
Okay.
Oh, we're going underwater?
Well, we don't have to go underwater, but I could basically cast an illusion around us that not only silences us, because I have the power of silence.
Oh, you have
You
not
wouldn't
utilized that at all.
So yeah, I can silence an area or silence self. I choose not to do that.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Is that a concentration skill?
That one's not, but I would probably go with Grand Illusion, both sight and sound, as a way of dynamically controlling the surface of the water that we're moving over to constantly make it look like it was calm.
Well, I bring it
Yeah.
up because Call has said we can use multiple concentration powers at the same time. So
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the concentration one is Grand Illusion. So
Okay.
I would control both sight and sound there. That costs 10 focus.
Cool.
So yeah, I'd basically be camouflaging us under the illusion of...
The most normal thing of all time.
Yes.
Yes.
It takes a lot of effort.
And DJ Vapor will draw his pump vape and suck up some Vienna sausage flavored vape.
Oh, God.
Very fitting out on the bayou.
All right, up next on your classic rock headquarters, it's the Scorpions and Winds of Change.
It's just the shrimp heads flavor.
So yeah, that's what we do.
Given the illusion
of normalcy in Louisiana, which means dancing and cavorting on the shore of the native Louisianans with their MAGA hats on,
Well, yeah, you
screaming about Taylor Swift.
hey, you get down your fiddle, you get down your bow, kick off your shoes, and you throw them on the floor.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, from Clem and Flem's point of view, the three of you just disappear into the sea,
Taught a goodbye.
and you accelerate rapidly, pushed by DJ Vapor's wind, towards the James Cameron submarine base.
This is a good story.
As you get closer,
If any of our listeners know James Cameron, like, put us in touch. We're willing to sell.
We'd love to have we need a cameo, and Stan Lee's not around anymore.
Yeah, well,
Cameron will announce the next few weeks that he's canceling his avatars and producing the Heartlands Avengers. And as you get closer, you can see chains dangling from the main level of the base. There's desiccated Atlantean corpses hanging from them.
oh no.
Rig workers. There's multiple submarines in various states of construction or repair on the upper level, and everywhere there are ducks watching, smelling, quacking. But you're, of course, disguised.
What's it look like when a duck smells?
You make it to the underside of the base. There's 4 standard oil rig-like columns coming up out of the sea, and there's the big platform above you with multiple buildings and complexes. This is a large facility because James Cameron paid for it.
Yeah, but it stands out in the Gulf because it's not leaking oil everywhere. Yeah.
No. It's very well maintained. Right now, it's only leaking the blood of the innocent
And duck poo.
and a lot of duck crap. But no ducks are nesting on the underside because they're ducks. So you guys can, you drop the illusion. You have a moment to collect yourselves. How are you ascending?
Well, there's chains hanging down everywhere, right?
There are lots of dead Atlanteans on them.
Well, I guess we try to scurry up the chains.
All right.
Under the cover of fog, DJ Vapor pulls the pump vape.
Pump vape.
How about a little cottage cheese?
Ooh.
It's worse and worse.
In your lungs.
I'm not a smoker. Never really wanted to vape.
Yeah, but you're a breather.
Yeah. And now I don't want to breathe.
Yeah.
I want none of it. And if you vape and Todd has completely turned you off of it, we're sorry. We thought it was going to be...
No, you're welcome. It's a bad habit all around.
Yeah,
There's
sure,
no
that's
good
true.
no good
That's
form
true.
of smoking. Come on.
But I thought it was going to be a fun character. I didn't know I was going to be reviled. Just mad.
We've had worse characters.
That's true.
And as he exhales, he says, up next, we've got Motley Crue and Smoking in the Boys' Room.
Okay.
And speaking of worst characters, NFTo Lad is going to cast Silence Area just around our group in general as we move through the facility.
Oh, fucking...
So the three of you climb up the chains. You get to the top of the platform. The various structures on the base are silent, but there's one illuminated center, a silo with a throne atop it, and you can see Zamage there, surrounded by a flock of ducks.
Just circling.
Zamage, a.k.a. Duck Summoner, is wearing a armored suit that looks like, well,
Duck.
a duck. Well, a humanoid duck,
Oh, I see.
right?
Thank you.
Yeah, don't be ridiculous.
think like the vulture, but with like a trucker cap.
But like Rhino, his face is exposed beneath the duck bill.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And he's sitting on the throne and he's quacking to his court. And they quack back. And then they all quack as if that's they're laughing at something.
Is he Danny DeVito sized?
He's actually Burgess Meredith.
Okay.
So you guys, you could attack, you could engage him in conversation, you could sneak around. What are you doing?
Are there any other like humans around here? Is there just
Not that you can see.
a duck-based militia?
It seems entirely duck-based.
And Louisiana leads me to believe that they believe in some far-right conspiracy theories.
Well, Duck Summoner's not from Louisiana.
Okay. Where's he from?
He is actually from Vermont.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
So, Bernie country.
Yeah.
Kyle?
Yes, Todd.
DJ Vaper is going to use his weather warm power.
Okay.
I can make it 100 degrees for a 1 mile range, hopefully thereby confusing the ducks so that they will think it is time for them to fly north to cooler climates.
And thereby strip Duck Summoner of his greatest power.
Absolutely.
Damn you. All right.
Try to stop the fucking
it.
Heartland Avengers. Unstoppable.
Do you have to spend focus for that?
I do not. There
Oh,
again,
I guess they just hand that stuff out. Yeah. Thanks, Matt Forbeck.
So, I mean, you could double check it in the rules if you want to, but I think I would have written that down if it cost focus.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have.
Yeah. So, gonna vape some flaming hot Cheetos.
Somewhere a vape executive has got our podcast and he's just furiously making notes. The temperature begins to noticeably rise, and
Yes.
the ducks begin to become agitated, flying, honking at each other. One of them accuses another of being a goose, none of which you know because you don't speak duck.
I'm out here, assholes.
But Zamage is busy trying to quiet his flock, but within a half hour they're all flying north, and you hear him exasperated break into English. No, you fools! It's January! Damn it!
We walk up cracking our knuckles ever so slowly, like, hey, give us the fucking map, you prick, and give me my $38 back for that crust scam.
Hey guys! I don't have the map. Cameron has it. If you'll recall earlier, he just wanted you to get rid of me, and then he would give you the map.
I'm glad he corrected our understanding of the
shit.
exposition.
Fucking shit. Well, I want my $38 fucking dollars back, you prick.
I said I was going to PayPal you.
You fucking didn't.
I just forgot.
And it's Tardigrade.
Look, I don't have wallets on this suit, and he clings his metal hands against his legs.
That's my catchphrase. And a concrete block hits Zamage in the back of the head as NFTo Lad attacks from behind.
Oh, you're just attacking, huh?
Yeah.
So there's a metallic clang as the blockchain ricochets off Zamage's armored head because he still is a man in a giant robotic duck suit.
Yeah.
And he opens a bag at his feet. Well, if that's the way you want it, and he pulls out an actual shotgun. And we will roll for initiative next week as you
right.
face down with the deduct Duck Summoner, who has a gun.
Yeah, but I mean, we took care of the real danger.
The ducks.
The ducks were the
Right,
most dangerous weapon he had.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why he's got the other one. So, thanks for joining us on this perfectly normal adventure
Yes.
of Marvel
Yeah.
Multiverse.
His shotgun is named Donald.
It wasn't, but it's now.
That was really dumb.
That
Yeah,
was pretty fun.
I like
What
it.
a good
though.
idea. Changing the weather so the ducks fly away.
that was good. That was smart. That changed the entire spectrum of the fight, but there's going to be a lot fewer suicidal duck attacks.
A lot of kamikaze ducks.
That's
Oh
what
my
I was going to go
God.
for. Them flinging their feathery bodies at you.
I mean, we've already established on this podcast, ducks are dangerous.
Highly dangerous. I mean, they're not geese, but they're dangerous.
Right. But yeah, we're still having fun with the Marvel game here, so we'll keep playing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a lot of fun. I like these
Or we could
characters.
just stop right now.
We could.
And just, y'all could write some fanfic and let us know how it turns out.
We'll just read it on the show.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like Marvel Multiverse. I think this
This is
is
very fun.
right now. This is my favorite superhero RPG.
Oh, easily right now. It for how in depth it is. It does streamline everything in a way that makes all the complicated stuff very intuitive.
I'm pretty impressed with it. I like it.
It's a decent game. And we play lots of games, so we should know.
Yeah, and you play lots
We
of
do.
games.
Yeah, and we're experts.
I just like hanging out with you guys.
I don't know about that.
And if you out there like playing lots of games and like rolling dice,
Barrel and Bond. 100 Broadway in beautiful downtown Paducah, right at the banks of the Ohio River. I'm totting tonight.
Because nothing gets you ready to play games like drinking.
And squatting in the bathroom for 6 months at a time, like Stinky Pete.
and once you've done your drinking and are ready to play some games,
Go back to Barrel and Bond. Hey!
and subscribe to our Patreon.
And show up for a duck night. $1 off for you beautiful ducks.
No, but and also don't forget to get yourself some dice at NorseFoundry.com.
That's right. They got all manner of dice made out of all manner of material. And at checkout, if you use promo code CHAM, that's CHAM, you get 10% off your order.
Goddamn right. Fuck around and find out.
But we definitely want to thank you again for listening. We appreciate all our listeners and all our Patreon members, some of which were featured in tonight's episode.
There's one guy I don't care for.
Yeah.
Seems shifty.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
me.
You're paying for our Patreon.
Wait, was I not supposed to?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
gave
all right.
you the login.
I thought that's how I got to be a part of this.
Yeah, you can do this. Just brush up in your 70s rock history and subscribe to the Patreon.
go work at a radio station for 20 years and then
Yes.
come back.
I wish that was a joke. If you guys only knew how much they charge me to be a part of this.
Well, thanks for listening. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey,
Austin.